lunch? How's the Josh? Right? Energy is high? Right? Okay. First, how did you like the videos? Did you see the student journey, the campus, the facilities? That's what you saw, right? I'm a part of the university. My name is Bhavna Bagga, and I'm the head of region. So I handle recruitments, admissions, and partnerships, which means a lot. I appreciate that. But my daily work is to work with students. Roshni was my student from India, and have many other students from India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, who are currently studying at the university. And you can find a lot of videos about them on the site. You can speak to them. They're also acting as student ambassadors for us. So they can tell you a lot more about the day-to-day nitty-gritties of a student life, right? When you go abroad, there are three things that happen to you: weather, food, culture. These are the first three things that happens to you. Education is the last thing, simply because it's just the same discipline you've had with education, going to a class, getting a lecture, going back, doing the homeworks to assignments to projects, right? That nitty-gritty is same. That's not new to you. What is new to you is weather, food, and culture, right? Weather-wise, of course it's going to be colder. Of course it's going to be colder. So please make sure you have enough warm clothes, no sweaters work there, right? And when it comes to food, we have a big South Asian community out there in the UK. So you don't face difficulties with food. You find a lot of Bangladeshi restaurants and Indian restaurants. I typically just saw on the video there was Hyderabadi Eats, which is one of my favorites. One of the best biryanis you can get is at Hyderabadi Eats. So when she was talking about the city, I saw Hyderabadi Eats somewhere in the video. Okay, so something that you all like is comfort food, which is your cultural food. You'll get that easily. And the last is your religious practice. So there are enough mosque, chaplainaries where you can continue going to your prayers and continue with your connections with the community. So that will not be a challenge, right? That's to reassure you. And I know as students, you don't ask us about these questions. Your questions are scholarships, fees, discounts, jobs. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But sometimes it's my duty to tell you that those the three primary challenges you have is not a major challenge given the location we are. And while you must have seen the videos, you must have seen names like Lord Swaraj Paul, Ambika Paul. That's because the university's 200 years old, but the entire trustees and the owners are Asians, okay, Indians in specific. Uh, Lord Swaraj Paul was the longest serving chancellor we had, and he was an Indian. So it's a British university, definitely by definition, it's a British university, but it has a lot of South Asian souls working for them, including myself, who's an Indian, right? How does this work? I've given you the campus too, so I'm not going to bore you. We are a very global university. We teach about 30,000 students across the world. Within the UK, about 20,000, and outside UK, another 9,400 students. What we mean by that is we do have active TNE partners in Istanbul, in Nepal, in China, in Nigeria. So they teach students from different locations. These might not make sense to you because it's something that you are really keen on knowing, so I'm going to skip this. If you have to ask me where Wolverhampton is, we are about 20 minutes away from Birmingham and 2 hours away from London. I know all of you have a geographical understanding of each country, and by geography you know London. But do you know Birmingham? Anybody in this room knows Birmingham? You just do this, so I know you know. So Birmingham is the second largest city in the UK after London, and that is also where the most industries, jobs, and student life is. There are active universities there, and Wolverhampton is 20 minutes away, which does help you to save your living expenditure and living costs. I'm again not going to bore you with the ranking rating. You can Google that, I'm sure. I'm going to jump on the courses. We have three keen faculties: Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing, um, where we teach all of these programs. I know that's not what you all have studied, so I'm skipping that as well. But Faculty of Science and Engineering, so School of Engineering, Computing and Mathematics, School of Architecture and Building Environment, School of Pharmacy, and School of Life Sciences. What courses we teach? We teach all of these. And all our programs are each year refreshed. Refreshed as in the industry specific skills modules are brought on the program each year. Okay, so currently for engineering, it is Industry 4.0, which is a new thing. So we've included that in our programs. This is Faculty of Art, Business and Social Science, School of Creative Industries, Social Science and Humanities, Business School and Law School. Anybody in this room studying law? Interesting. There also had two law students in the morning in Bulgaria. Okay. So these are the modules we teach. The law program we teach in the UK is more specific to business law, okay, and international law, contractual law. It's not criminal law, properties, commercial. It's not that. It's more business law, okay. These are the subjects we teach again in these programs. This is the range of the tuition fees. Currently, our fees are about 16,000 something, and there are programs the fees are a little higher, 18,000 pounds or something. But we are happy to give you a scholarship of 3,000 pounds if you're coming through the partnership between University of Wolverhampton and your university. I will not bore you with application procedure. You have Compass and Princeton team here who can help you with admissions and applications. They will also help you with visas. The services won't be charged to you. Okay? If they charge you, tell me. Okay? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. They will not charge you any processing fees or admission fees. I have already mentioned we're going to give you a special scholarship. So happy to speak about that. This is just about visas. I'm sure all of you would know that once you get an admission to study abroad, you require a visa. So there are some certain requirements for visas that again Princeton can elaborate. I will skip it. So what you need for visas, you need a CAS from the university. The university has to give you an admission. So that's one thing. But other than that, you need proof of funds, maintenance funds, and your TV certificate. Those are the three requirements for visa. We have the THE ranking in the world as 600 to 800, which is the current ranking of the university. We also run our own English test, but just to break it down to you, if you are of good level of English, we will waive it off. So you wouldn't need any IELTS test. If you're found good by our assessment team, we're definitely happy to waive it off your English. Right. These are a couple of the industry links we have. So while you're studying on the program, whichever program you come on to, we try and get you industry exposure by sending you to those organizations to do internships, placements, or even getting guest lectures and guest speakers from those industries, right? And that's it. That brings me to a close. Please feel free to ask me questions. I've come all the way to meet all of you. So please throw your questions. Whatever is going in your mind, please go ahead and ask us. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? You can ask them. Please keep us in your mind and your heart and think of coming to University of Wolverhampton. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Jannatul Karim. I am from TOEFL and GRE. Actually, Compass and Princeton is our exclusive partner. They have our exam centers, and I believe not all of you have the idea that among other English tests, TOEFL is one of the prestigious tests from long before. Since 1964 it started, and right now it evolves in a better way. It analyzes the students' perspective of choice, and then and then we came up with a better exam options. Is it okay, or without mic was okay? Okay, fine. So thing is, TOEFL was the oldest exams for students who were interested to pursue their masters or bachelor or any higher education program. So I want to know if any one of you understand about TOEFL or heard about TOEFL. Anyone? No one? No problem. Thing is, we have our partners here. Javed bhai will help you, and his team also here. They will help you to find out your right course and right exams choices for you. So they have very good mentors and programs as well. So they will help you about this. And for TOEFL, for Wolverhampton, their requirement is only 79 for masters out of 120. So you will find a very comfortable exam, I mean question paper as well, just for TOEFL exam. And if anyone of you are interested for GRE, you can also contact with Compass. They will help you out with it. Thank you. Thank you so much. For GMAT, sir, it's a different exam pattern. Actually, I am from ETS, who actually conduct two exams for Bangladesh market. One of is actually GRE and another was TOEFL exam. And we have another section, we only conduct the exam paper. So school board just contain with the other process for SAT exam, yeah. For GRE, sir, that's a different case. Thank you so much.
And I think good evening, everyone. My name is Javed, and I'm the CEO of Compass Education. And as you have understood, we are a prominent partner or an authorized partner of University of Wolverhampton. And we are working with Wolverhampton for a long time. And currently, what we can offer to the Uttara University students is we can give you all the application process, visa process, scholarship, everything at no cost. So there are agencies, yes. So jara jara ekhane achen ba Uttara University shate, I just had a meeting with Mr. Anish sir, and I think someone in your board of trustee, if I can know his name, Mr. Abid. So we had a long communication and discussion. So on that basis, all the Uttara University students who apply to University of Wolverhampton will not be charged any file opening fees, will not be charged any application fees, will not be charged any visa process fees. So it will be completely at no cost. Other than that, we are also official TOEFL exam center. We are also IELTS official test center. So if any of you are interested in preparation, registration, exams, mock test, we'll give you a 50% subsidized rate for that. And some of you wanted to know the process of application, so it's very simple. You can communicate with Mr. Anis, and we also have your data, so our counseling team also will get in touch with you. And the process is quite easy upfront. You just need to give us your mark sheets, transcripts, and certificate of SSC, HSC, and bachelor's, and 2 letter of recommendation from your faculty. On that basis, we can apply for your scholarship and as well as for your offer letter. ওই অফার লেটারটা যখন আপনি পাবেন, দেন আইএলটিএস বা টোফেল আপনার ইউ হ্যাভ টু সিট ফর দ্যাট টেস্ট, and on the basis of that first আসে UF, that is conditional letter, and then you get an unconditional letter. On the basis of unconditional letter, you can apply for your visa. So as the process is very simple, I think the vision of your board of trustee and Mr. Anis is to make Uttara University a global university with international partners. So you can consider Wolverhampton as one of the key partners now to study in UK. It's a 200-year-old public university, and we are trying our level best to make things easier and simpler for Bangladeshi students at the moment. So any questions regarding the application process, please feel free to ask. So I think it's fairly easy and simple, I think. Just I think I should give an idea about bank as well. You need to have around 35 lakhs in your bank, not to spend but just to show. And the best part is, ফর অস্ট্রেলিয়া, ফর ক্যানাডা আপনার কিন্তু 3 থেকে 4 মাসের ব্যাংক ম্যাচুরিটি লাগে। You have to show maturity, plus you also need to show source of income. টাকা কোথা থেকে আসছে, ট্যাক্স ক্লিয়ারেন্স আছে নাকি, কোম্পানি অডিট ইজ দেয়ার অর নট। বাট ফর ইউকে এইসব কিছু দরকার নেই। You just need to have the money for 28 days in your bank only. No source of income required, no additional documents required. You have the funds for 28 days, you can apply for your visa. Plain and simple, yes. এটা গার্ডিয়ানের অ্যাকাউন্টেও রাখা যায়, স্টুডেন্টের অ্যাকাউন্টেও রাখা যায়। It can be both savings and FDR as well. So say for example you are planning to apply for masters, we have 3 intakes upcoming. November I think will not be possible, but we have January, we have May, we have September, and then again we have January. So the whole process takes about 2.5 months. Overall process from application to visa. It's very fast, and because now we are tying up with Uttara University, so of course we'll try to expedite the process as much as possible for the students. And we generally it takes around 3 to 4 working days for conditional offer letters. But what we'll do for Uttara University, we'll ask Bhavna ma'am to make sure that we give it in 1 day. So you apply, in 12 hours we'll issue you the conditional offer letters. So I hope to see you all in UK someday, with Anis sir of course, taking them to UK. We have a big community of Bangladeshi students, and Birmingham is a place where you have 4 mosques near and around the university campus. We recently, some of our students, ma'am, if you remember Abedul Sindid, they're in UK. One of our students got a job in the first week itself, and his minimum threshold is £15 an hour. So the income opportunities are there. সবাই আমরা না খুব লন্ডনে যেতে চাই, but you have to understand London is completely clustered. Job crisis আছে, accommodation crisis আছে, but once you go to Birmingham or you go to these universities, you have lot more job opportunities and part-time opportunities as well. So I think the future is great there. Uttara University is already making things good. So inshallah, see you all at somewhere. Thank you very much.